Hi, Justin Moore, General Manager of George Moore Chevrolet, out here in Gainesville on the University of Florida campus with Emily of the track and field team. She was all freshman SEC and all academic honor roll. Congratulations.
Thank you.
So kind of interesting, you are from Tallahassee.
Correct.
And ended up in Gainesville.
Yeah.
What was that journey like?
I definitely got some frowns upon in the hometown. I grew up going to FSU games, football games, like any type of game. My dad's an alumni. My mom loves the Knowles. She's a personal trainer. She trains a bunch of family members of football players and stuff. So it was definitely a change. When I got here, my mom's like, I'm only wearing a UF shirt if it says track and field on it. I'm not wearing anything else. And I'm like, okay. But I think they've softened up to it a little bit. It was a change for sure. It's definitely a way different college town than FSU, growing up and living around there. But I don't know, it just felt like home, even though it's away from home.
So what was the deciding, did Florida State show any interest in your track accomplishments?
I am very close with Coach Kelly. Her ex-husband was actually my high school coach, and I ran with her two sons. But they just had such a solid class coming in that they didn't have necessarily, they made room for me, but I just felt more wanted here, even though I was so close to her. But no hate against her at all, but Solinsky asked me, talked to me as soon as he possibly could, and he just kept on reaching out to me and all this stuff, and I just felt like I was more wanted here. We're
here at the track complex where all of the training and competitions take place. How many hours a week would you say are dedicated to academics? So classroom, studying, meeting with your academic advisor. How many hours do you think you're putting in for that?
Let's see. I usually just take 4 or 5 classes a semester, 13 credits. I would say an hour for each one, in the classroom, except for my lab, which is 3 hours. So let's say that's around 7. And then academic advisor a week. Maybe I only meet up with him once. I'm not very needed. It depends if I
all honor roll. So
yeah, I am. I'm pretty smart.
It's working.
He's nice to like reach out to when I'm stressed or need just to talk to someone. But I don't usually meet up with him too much. If my classes are hard, I meet up with a tutor probably 2 times a week for an hour. So let's say that's around 10 now. And then studying, that's probably 3 hours a day. So yeah, probably 1 day off.
You're 25 to 30 hours a week on education.
Yeah.
Now how much time training and competing?
On the track, probably around 3 hours a day, 5 days a week, except for Saturday, probably only an hour or 2. And then weight room is 3 times a week for about 2 hours. Prehab is about 4 times a week for an hour. And then yeah, that's a lot of time. And then you have to also consider that even off the track, you just have to focus on eating healthy and then drinking enough. So it's just kind of a all-day commitment, honestly. Cross training sometimes if you don't feel very well.
Is there time for anything else after you're done with school and track?
I actually have a job. So I do work 20 hours a week probably. On top of that, I'm majoring in criminology. I kind of just changed it. Don't know what I'm gonna do yet with it. I just know I want to help people or give them a second chance type of thing. I don't know.
Florida State had the criminology college for the state universities. Florida has agriculture.
Yeah, they probably do. I think they do have a more well known. We do have it here. I think Florida State's definitely more well known for it. But I came in actually as a vet, pre-med vet. And then I was nah.
Animal science is hard.
Animal science is hard here too. It's very hard. And then I was thinking about APK, which is kinesiology and physiology, something like that.
Track athletes, I would have thought they'd been very popular.
It's just it's hard. You gotta take some hard classes for that. I'm not saying criminology is a little bit easier, but I don't know, it's less of the sciencey stuff. It's more I guess I was more interested in it, so I chose that one over it.
So you have 3 years of eligibility left?
Yes.
And you are indoor and outdoor?
Yes, and cross.
So you've got a lot of competing left in you.
Yeah.
What is the ultimate goal for you within track and field?
For at least this coming up cross-country season, we want to make it to nationals. We want to get like top 10, which is something we haven't been able to do in a while just because we have such a young team. It's a very young team. I would say like we only have like 1 senior, and I'm like, no, like 3 seniors, I guess. So we're kind of growing for sure. Making it nationals is one thing. I have like time goals I want to do for like track. I also want to make like top 10 UF like in the 1500. So like that's definitely a goal.
How close is that goal?
It's like 6 seconds away, which is a good amount. But I only had like, yeah.
Doesn't know.
Yeah, it's a good chunk, but I've only done 1 outdoor season so far since COVID like took away my last one. So I think I'm on a good track for the first, since I've only been in once. I have a lot of building to do. I've been on a little bit lower miles than like most people, so now that I'm building my miles, like knowing how to train correctly for it, I think like I'm on a good roll. Definitely achievable.
What characteristics, personality traits, behaviors will you take with track and field throughout the rest of your life?
Patience. Patience. Patience is a big one because, you know, you do so good one day and then, you know, like your knee starts hurting or like your shins are killing you and then you're like out for a little bit. The injuries are tough and then just knowing like you're going to get back at it.